In this video, we're going to go over the best morning lower back pain exercises for instant relief. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. When it comes to lower back pain, one of the absolute worst times is first thing in the morning. The exercises in this video are going to help with that by quickly loosening everything up, offering instant pain relief, and you may find you have a lot less issues throughout the day. The great part is all of the exercises can be done right in bed first thing in the morning. A note about the exercises, each one works just a little bit differently. They're going to target different muscles and also be shown in different positions. To get the best results, make sure to go through them all and use what gives you the most relief. With that being said, let's get started. So one of the biggest reasons that we have back pain in the morning is because we rust up overnight. That is, everything gets stiff, tight, and achy. Here's a really easy exercise that you can do first thing in the morning to help warm everything up and hopefully just have a lot less pain throughout the day. What you're going to do is start lying flat on your back in bed or on a floor. Have your legs roughly hip width apart, knees bent, feet flat. The first movement that I'd like to do is called a pelvic rocker or a pelvic tilt. It's really going to help loosen up the hips into the lower back. What you want to do is imagine your tailbone right here, and what you're focusing on doing is just curling it upward like this towards your belly button, towards your spine. As you do this, you should feel your hips start to rock and a lot of muscles start to engage. Go to the point where it is a light activation of these muscles. Do not go to the point of pain. I know a lot of people like the no pain, no gain mentality, but everything is cold right now, the muscles that is, so let's just build into it slowly. Once you feel that good activation, you're going to hold this for 3 to 5 seconds and then go in reverse. So take your tailbone and just gently press it down into the bed or the floor. The muscles should get hit just a little bit differently. So I like to do this in both directions about 10 to 15 times, and with each repetition, building into it just a little bit more. So afterwards, see how you feel. If it feels pretty good, I would move on to the second movement, but if it feels like it's helping out and there's a little bit more tightness, you're more than welcome to throw in another set or two. So the next movement is called the butterfly. And what we're going to do is take our feet and just gently press them together. And I like to press my heels gently into the bed or the floor. As you do this, you should feel the thighs and the glutes right here, the buttocks, start to fire. We're going to now, just like a butterfly, we're going to take our knees and we're going to flap them down towards the floor as much as we can until we feel a really good stretch form on the inner part of the thigh that works towards the groin into the hips. Once you feel that, hold it for about a second or two and then just flap them back up like this, closing your legs. And just do this over and over again for, again, about 10 to 15 repetitions. And with each repetition, try to break through that rust just a little bit more. So the last movement, we're really going to take this one to the next level and focus a little bit more on strengthening. Strengthening the muscles is always one of the best things to do because it will build support for the hips and the lower back for long-lasting pain relief. So let's get into our position, our butterfly position, by putting our feet together, gently pressing our heels into the bed or the floor. Let's wing our knees right here downward towards the floor as much as we can until we feel that good stretch. But this time around, what we're going to focus on doing is bracing our core muscles. It's kind of like when somebody pokes you in your stomach, how you tense up. Mimic that and hold it during the exercise because it will help protect the lower back. We're also going to squeeze our glutes to activate those muscles. So once we've done all of that, take your hands, put them off to your side. Slowly lift your hips upward towards the ceiling as much as you can until your body is in a nice straight line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. If you're unable to get into this position because of pain or weakness, do the best you can. Hopefully over time you will be able to get into it. But you should feel the core muscles, the back muscles, your butt, your legs all engage. Everything that helps support the lower back. This is called the clamshell bridge also. Hold this one comfortably for about 3 to 5 seconds. Relax and then repeat this 5 to 10 times. Afterwards, take a breather. If it feels like you have a little bit more energy, challenge yourself by throwing in another set or 2. So one of my favorite ways to knock out lower back pain in the morning is by doing an exercise I call the Scorpion Child. It's a blend of 2 popular yoga moves. For this one, we can do it in bed or on a floor. Just start off on your stomach. Let's begin by doing the Scorpion. You're going to support your upper body weight on your forearms. Mine are roughly in a V shape. I just put my hands together. From there, I bend my knees roughly at 90 degrees, put my legs together. Now, what you're going to focus on doing is moving through your lower back and through your waist, lowering your legs and feet downward towards the floor. At the beginning of this exercise, what I like to do is just feel a light stretch form across my hips into my pelvis. Once I feel that, I go just a little bit further with it until it works its way upward into the lower back. Again, with this one, a gentle stretch. Do not go to the point of pain. We're just going to slowly chip away at that rust through repetition. Hold this one comfortably for about 3 seconds, and then you're just going to switch towards the other side, kind of like a windshield wiper. And you want to do this one nice and slowly for about 10 to 15 repetitions in both directions. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. Afterwards, see how you feel. If you feel pretty good, I would move on to the second part of this exercise, but if it's helping out and there's a little bit of tightness or stiffness left, you're more than welcome to throw in another set or 2. So the second part of this exercise is called the child's pose, and this one's going to offer a really deep opening stretch throughout the whole body. What we're going to do is start on all fours just like this. Your hands, you want them roughly about shoulder width apart, and you're just going to reach forward like this until you feel a light stretch form in your back. Once you feel that, take your fingers and just grip right into the bed, kind of like anchor points. Tuck your chin slightly towards your chest. And what you're going to do is rock your whole body backward like this, taking your butt towards your heels. What you're going to feel is a really deep opening stretch in your back, but really focus on feeling it into the lower back. Once you feel that, hold this position comfortably for about 20 to 30 seconds and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Let out as much tension as you can. From there, just rock forward, take a breather. On the next repetition, build into it just a little bit more for 3 to 5 repetitions. If you would like to take this one to the next level, this is what you can do. You can tilt your upper body towards one side. So I'm going a little bit towards my left, and then I'm going to rock backward. You're going to notice it opens up the other side of the back, in this case, the right side for me, just a little bit more. So give that a try towards the left, and then also towards the right. If you notice any of those positions offer more relief, throw more repetitions in. So if you really want to take the child's pose to the next level, this is what you can do to offer a little bit more of a traction into the lower back. So this exercise is going to focus on decompressing our lower back. That is taking pressure off the joints, muscles, and hopefully off any pinched nerves that may be causing things like sciatica. We're going to start on our stomach right at the edge of our bed, but you could also do this one at the edge of a couch. We're going to start also with a pillow underneath our waist for extra comfort. What you want to do is just slowly slide forward off the edge, lowering your hands towards the floor. Keep sliding down until your waist is right at the edge. From there, what I would do is try to put your body weight right on your forearms. Mine are roughly in a V shape. I just put my hands together. In this position, you should feel a deep opening stretch in the lower back. That would be the decompression. And it usually feels really, really good. I like to hold this one for at least 30 seconds, but if it feels really good, you can hold it for longer, 45 seconds or a minute. When you need to relax, just kind of push yourself back up like this. But if you would really like to deepen this stretch, what you do is instead of going on your forearms, put your hands out in front of you like this and just crawl forward. I take my fingers and just kind of crawl forward until I feel a really deep stretch. And then from there, I allow my chest right here to sag forward towards the floor. In this position, you're going to feel a deep stretch in the lower back. And again, I like to hold this one for an extended period of time, upwards towards a minute. But give that a try for about 3 to 5 repetitions. If you would like to take this one to the next level, instead of keeping your body straight, tilt it towards one side. So I'm going a little bit towards my right. You'll notice it opens up the other side a little bit more. So give that a try towards the right and then also towards the left. If any of those positions offer more relief, at that point, throw some more repetitions in. So here's another easy way to decompress your lower back first thing in the morning for instant pain relief. Grab a pillow and place it right at the edge of your bed. You're going to lie on the pillow and position your body to the point where your lower body from the hips down are off the edge while your upper body is supported on the bed. You want your knees going straight down towards the floor and support your leg weight on your toes. You're going to place your hands right out in front of you, roughly shoulder width apart, and just reach forward as much as you can. In this position, you should feel gravity pulling your leg weight downward, opening up your lower back, and it usually feels really, really good. Try to hold this one for an extended period of time. I would shoot for 30 seconds, but if it does feel good, try to hold it for longer, a minute or two. And during that time period, do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Just relax as much as you can. The more you relax, the more tension is released, the more pain relief you'll get. If you need a breather, just kind of come back up like this. But if you would like to take this one to the next level and get a deeper stretch, this is what you do. Take your hands and your fingers and crawl forward with them as much as you can. You'll, again, feel a deep opening stretch right in the lower back. Try to do this total for about 3 to 5 minutes, broken up into as many repetitions as you like. But with each repetition, I would shoot for at least 30 seconds. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.